Okay, this evidence relates to learning outcome 5 of using the internet, unit 374. Mike and Sarah are present. Okay, Mike, again, you've done some, collected some evidence for this, but I just want to increase on it. So the area I'm interested in is threats to user safety. So it lists things like cyberbullying, grooming, abuse of young people. So just take me through that relate to that, just so that you show me you understand what we're talking about.
Well, sexting is usually where two people are sending explicit messages to each other through usually mobile phones, but can be done over the internet. It could link to grooming, it would all link together, but grooming would be where someone would have a fake account and would try to make would emotionally make contact with underage someone, befriend them on a site maybe such as Facebook, and ask to meet them and things like that.
Yeah, and why?
What was that? Sorry, you're breaking up.
Why is that so wrong? What do we sort of put a heading over that kind of behaviour? What kind of person are we talking about?
Not most people, could be old men.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unfortunately, we do home in on old men, but it could be women as well.
Yeah, it could be
Paedophiles,
them,
isn't it? It's
yeah,
the word I'm
paedophiles.
looking for is paedophiles. Okay. So you mentioned Facebook. What could a young person do to stop that kind of thing happening on Facebook, for example?
Set their privacy to the highest as it all could be.
Yeah, absolutely. So who should they allow onto their Facebook page?
Only family and friends, really, people they know who are their friends.
Yeah. Okay. And how about pictures? Do you have a picture of yourself on Facebook?
Yeah, put all
Okay.
my privacy things as highest as they could be, so no one can see them as long as they're my friends.
Okay, good. So how about if somebody who didn't understand privacy and they opened up their page, they had a picture, let's say it was my niece, for example. She didn't know, thankfully she does, but if she didn't know about privacy, what could she be setting herself up for?
People to be able to access her account and view her and obviously see what she looks like and find some information about her.
Absolutely, and start the grooming process. Okay, the other one is cyberbullying. We hear so much in the news these days about people, young girls and boys, who have been bullied, who go and commit suicide, and quite often these days we're finding it's cyberbullying. So give me some information about cyberbullying.
I think I usually hear this about it happening at school or things like that. People making up accounts on the internet and targeting someone at school and bullying them without them actually knowing who they are and things like that.
And why do you think it's easier to do that online than it is maybe to do it face to face?
Because you're hiding behind the computer screen. They don't know who you are.
And what kind of age group do you think suffers more with this kind of behaviour?
Younger school peoples.
Okay. And who do you think needs to be educated, Mike, to make sure that this does not happen?
Them, I think.
Just them?
Well, I guess everyone around them, but everyone needs to be aware of it.
Everybody needs to be aware. So at school, who needs?
The teachers.
Yes. So why actually do the teachers need to be maybe a little bit more aware than the students, do you think?
So they've got the first, like they can encounter it first and be more aware of it. And
not so much that they can encounter. If they're not aware of it, would they know it's going on?
Well, no.
So therefore, why do they need to know it's going on?
So they can deal with it.
And also what? They're teachers.
So they can teach their pupils about it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just thought that. I don't know. I didn't think after Easter.
Yeah, the teachers need to know, don't they? Do you think that school children and maybe people younger than you have more of an idea than maybe teachers do?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mean. I don't know. What was the question again? Sorry.
So the question is, do you think that youngsters have an idea of how to use the internet and maybe are more aware of cyberbullying than teachers?
Yeah.
But why?
Because the kids have probably grown up with the internet.
Good. Yeah. So who else should know about it? And I put money on the fact that they don't. Quite closely related to the children.
Families,
Yeah. Who in particular?
parents.
Yeah. Why?
Well, they need to obviously deal with it as well and teach the kids about it.
Yeah. Do you think the parents know exactly what the kids are doing on the computer?
Nope.
No. Do your parents know what you're doing on the computer?
Nope.
No. So they wouldn't know what's going on, would they?
No.
And that's half the problem and I'm not saying it's the overall problem, but one of the biggest problems is parents are not aware that how it goes on, how much it goes on, and also what their children are doing. So when it comes to the fact that they find out they've been bullied, cyberbullied, it becomes a big shock to them.
Yeah, they know it's happening.
Okay. Now, we kind of touched on this. You mentioned on Facebook that you should restrict the information that you put on there, i.e., be careful where the security boundary is. What about maintaining or keeping your own personal information when you go onto other sites? So, for example, when you go and purchase a book on Amazon, let's say, what information do you give out and how can you actually protect it to make sure that it doesn't get hacked?
Would that to be deal with the cookies again?
No.
You bring that.
No, not cookies. This is what you personally should think about when you are going online. So think about Amazon. I'm using Amazon as a classic example. What if you want to purchase something on Amazon? What do you need in the first place?
My card details.
Yeah, before that though.
An account.
Right. So what information do they ask you for in the account?
Personal details to sign up to.
Okay. What do you need on the account to get access to Amazon?
A password and account.
Okay, so tell me about passwords.
Okay. It needs to be strong enough so you can mix it up with different characters and numbers and signs. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So tell me why.
Harder to guess.
Good. Okay, harder to guess. Good. You did mention cookies, so that's true. You need to watch the cookies. Just remind me what the cookies are all about. Why do we need to be careful with cookies?
Because they can contain information about you after you visited sites, and they save information and send them back off. So the wrong people could get hold of them.
Good. Yeah. So basically, you've got to try and avoid people getting hold of the wrong information. Okay. And let me just see. So when you do go on to join a website or join an account, what information should you put in there? And what information maybe do you not necessarily need to put in there?
When you sign up an account?
Yeah.
Is this to Amazon again?
Yeah, Amazon, anything really. What should you try and get away with so that you don't reveal too much about yourself?
I don't know. Amazon, because I know who they are, really. But sites such as Facebook will put in the address when they ask for that and things.
Good. Why not?
Because they don't need it. It's pointless putting it in so like that because the wrong people could find it out.
Exactly. So you've just said what I was looking for. You just said, I don't do it because I don't need it. So just, again, summarise. Why would you not put, or what information do you put into a site?
The required.
Yes, good.
That's why you only have to fill out the fields with the star next to.
Perfect, exactly. You only need to fill out what is required. So if it says optional,
You don't do it.
Exactly, do not put it in. Okay, good. I think we're there. Oh, one other thing. Yes, financial deception, phishing. Can you remember what phishing is all about? Spelt with PH, not FI.
Yeah. Phishing. I do know what this one is. Because you can fish. Is that to do you can get other people's phone numbers? I can't really think of an example, but...
Have you ever received an email saying...
it's spam.
It is a spam, yes, but have you ever received an email where it's asking you for money to go and rescue a friend of yours, or
Yeah.
Yeah, or an email from a bank that you don't belong to.
and lottery winning things
Yeah, exactly. So they're fishing for your information. They're asking you to put information in.
to send
Okay.
stuff
Yes, but what's the important bit? Why are they asking you to put the information in?
to gain your information, to get information about you,
To do what with?
to sell it on. Is that it? Would that be right?
Yeah, they could sell it on, but what else? So is there really a friend of yours stuck in,
No,
I don't know,
but
Kazakhstan?
I don't
Okay,
know why they'd need my information to really.
because it goes to a false account. They grab your bank account
Oh,
details
okay. Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
yeah?
Oh, yeah. If they ask for that kind of information, then yeah.
Okay, and it's a bit like when somebody rings you up and says, you need to give me your PIN number.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all about phishing.
That's why certain sites tell you they'd never ask for certain information.
Correct. So your bank would never email you and ask you for your PIN number, would they?
No.
Okay. And just talking about PIN numbers, what should you make sure of with regards to a PIN number?
It's not your date of birth
Yeah, absolutely. What else?
or anything simple.
Yeah,
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously.
yeah, absolutely. Make it as complicated as possible. Okay, right, I'm going to end it there.